Hello everyone. This is my short report about the role of exercise in COVID-19 prevention. In December 2019, there's an outbreak in one city in the province of China of SARS-CoV-2, or as we know now, the COVID-19. There are approximately 182 million people that are infected already, 3.94 million deaths, and then in the Philippines, there are 1.450 million infected cases and 25,459 deaths that are recorded already as of today. COVID-19 is primarily communicated through respiratory droplets, primarily. It can also be transmitted via airborne to aerosol generating procedures, which is very common in a dental practice. That's why dentists are at great risk of being exposed to COVID-19. It can also be transmitted through medium like fomites. The following are common symptoms of COVID-19. Most of us, if not all, are very much aware of this since we are all on guard with these following symptoms, such as the cough, fever, chills, muscle pains, shortness of breath or DOB, have sore throat, loss of taste or smell. So these are the common symptoms of COVID-19. The fight against COVID-19 has just begun as the vaccination program has been rolling worldwide, although majority of the population are still left unvaccinated and unprotected, and even some would not want to be vaccinated. So let me talk about the role of exercise. A sedentary lifestyle is associated with an increased risk of respiratory system infections and with more severe complication as well. Aside from that, there are other debilitating effects on the general health of a person who has a sedentary lifestyle. And unfortunately, during this pandemic time, a lot of people are left with this type of situation. A systematic physical exercise has a positive effect on the immune system and in reducing the risk of the disease. According to studies, a moderate intensity physical activity boosts the immune system and the risk of respiratory tract viral infections are reduced as well. On the other hand, high-intensity physical activity with long durations weaken the immune system for several hours. The risk of respiratory tract infection are increased in this period. So it doesn't mean that exercising, you just need to exercise, perform it however you want it would be enough. There's an appropriate time and intensity that could actually help boost the immune system. And there's also a type of intensity of physical activities and duration that could actually lead to immunosuppression. According to the International Society for Exercise and Immunology, that there would be an immunological decrease or immunosuppression. It may occur after 90 minutes of moderate to high intensity physical activity. Honestly, this is something that I was not aware prior to this report because as an exercise enthusiast, I usually work out at a minimum of 1 hour to 2 hours with usually high intensity in the gym. So the appropriate duration is a little bit less than 90 minutes. And the type of exercise should be limited to moderate intensity only. So here are some of the cells that benefits from an appropriate time of exercise. You have the cytokines, you have lymphocytes, neutrophils, leukocytes, natural killer cells. Another thing that I want to emphasize that would be that's a benefit of exercise are other effects on the health, specifically those comorbidities that could actually affect the severity of COVID-19 infection, such as obesity and diabetes. So exercise could help improve the conditions with patients having these certain comorbidities. As we know, there's no cure for COVID-19. The whole point of the role of exercise is to improve the immune system because the best defense that we have is the immune system. Even the vaccine is on the concept of immunity, the immune system to develop immunity. So if we won't do our best, aside from exercise, appropriate nutrition or proper nutrition is needed as well. If we don't boost our immune system, then we are left defenseless. We are left open for the attack of the virus. And following a regular and appropriate duration and intensity of exercise would help strengthen our immune system against COVID-19. Thank you for listening, everyone. God bless.